back to Divinity Original Sin. So last time we left off, we had talked to Akara, telling us we need to go find Xandalore in Hunter's Edge, and Hunter's Edge is in the Phantom Forest. So there's two ways to get there. It's through Archibald and Amadeus there, or over here by Sacred Stone. There's this little bridge. They both basically lead to the exact same spot, or they lead to the same path that we have to take. And we do have a quest to finish up here. So we're going to talk to Archibald.
Now then,
Tell him we have questions for him, and discuss the Troll King.
You have slain him, but that means I am now the king of all trolls. You have given me the throne, human, with gold and gifts. I thank thee. Now, pardon us. We'll be on our way to greener, or perhaps more golden pastures.
Okay.
The bridge is yours. Now, do be gallant, Amadeus, and bid our friend good day.
Have a nice day, sir.
Have a nice day, sir. Alright. Well, we got a chest out of that, too. Ooh. Now, typically, I don't think these leather masks require a certain amount of perception in order to actually use them. Yeah, 9. Or dex, not perception. Sneaking and leadership, though, that would be pretty cool if we ever decided to get a rogue in the party or an archer. Now we do have this Death Knight Bane skill book. I think I'm going to use this on Frank, as he will be jumping into the fray. So I don't think it transfers. No. Yeah, so only one character gets it, and it's going to be Frank. Because it says a 15-meter radius around you, so I definitely want, Frank would typically charge in to an area.
I sense something here. A great darkness, yes, but more than that, a great power.
After what we've been through, buddy, I'd say we can take on just about
Southeast Hunter's
anything.
Edge. North
Southeast
is the
to Hunter's
Forest.
Edge, north to Incomparable.
So this area right here is where... Oh, hello. This would lead us... Oh my god, what is going on? This bridge would lead us to Sacred Stone. So we're not going to go that way. This would lead us to Incomparable Suffering. So we're not able to access this area yet. If we watch Frank try to send him in there, he will
Fiendish sluggishness!
poison and slow, and I'm pretty sure he's not going to be able to push his way through. We could try it real quick, but
A stitch in time, eh,
but
friends?
I'm pretty sure he'll die. So why don't we give him this?
Into the fray once more.
I think he gets petrified eventually.
Oh, I can hardly bear this.
Yeah.
Leave me be.
So he instantly
No,
dies.
don't belong.
So I think I quick saved before I did that. I hope I did. It might actually start us at the beginning of the Phantom Forest. Oh no, I did right before. Okay. So this says Tomic and Celia won't have my hand-me-downs, and that's that. I'll hide every last one of my treasures in a haunted forest if that's what it takes. If I should ever want to visit my things, all I must do is check my handy map and this enchanted parchment shall mark each location clearly. So I need to find an enchanted map. And let's see what
By
Medora
the
has to
looks of
say.
things, it seems we're heading towards Hunter's Edge, the town where I was stationed before I met you lot. Before we get there, you should know the whole yarn. What I saw there, why I fled. Yes, comrade. I fled a coward bearing the insignia of a sauce hunter.
The last you mentioned orcs had invaded. Are you ready to continue your tale?
I think so, comrade. Even though you might never look at me the same way, I hope I won't lose you as compatriots. We, the villagers and myself, were corralled in the town square. The orcish queen sauntered into the middle, proud of the chaos she'd created. She screamed if we knew why they had come. Slowly, she approached me and leaned close, her hot, foul breath like fire on my face. With one hand, she clasped my throat. With the other, she reached into my pocket and pulled out the gem I'd taken from the orcs I'd killed earlier that day. I was a thief, she said. I'd taken something dear to her, and I had earned punishment. I thought she'd destroy me right then and there, but she did something worse.
The Bloodstone.
That's right, comrade. And I was soon to find out why. She brought forth one of her soldiers, a larger orc I'd never seen, and he was covered in black, gleaming armor. She placed the stone in his chest plate, and something happened. He transformed into something I'll never forget. She made me watch as she sent villager after villager before the great transformed beast. He crushed them all, one by one, each more gruesomely than the last. He seemed to revel in the work. I could do nothing, comrade. I couldn't save them. I couldn't help them. I could only watch.
But you escaped, you had to find reinforcements, us, and we've come to take back the
Don't you see
village.
it's already over? Don't you see it's too late? These orcs weren't out for riches or land. They only came for blood. No. All that's left in Hunter's Edge is a debt.
War Mentora. I don't really mind her. So one of these paths here leads to... Oh, there's a chest over here. Looks like we have another troll.
Once more. Troll
What's going on here?
Hold on now. One whelp at a time. You'll pay your toll soon as I'm through knocking this loudmouth back in line. The fool thinks he can slip 6 warm bodies past Rumble for the price of 1, he does. Lousy bomb, may as well thieve from King Gungir's
But
very
Gungir's
coffers.
dead, Rumble.
If I've said it once, I've said it more times than a troll can count. Warm bodies do not people make. We are 3 immaculates and 3 slaves, and I won't empty my pocket over chattel.
So we can either pay or let them fight. Let's see
Calm
what happens
ahead.
if we
can
pay.
spare the gold.
Oh, the gentle
Spiritual.
tinkling of gold. Intoxicating. To pass, Goldbearer, and tell your fool of a friend he...
No wonder you came to my aid. I see you have an immaculate amulet, the very same as mine. The goddess does bless us with good friends and good fortune during our times of need. Hide to the village ahead and rest yourself among your kin, but do take care. Only those in possession of our holy amulets may enter, and the guards are a savage sort.
Go on, march!
You've paid the toll.
Lies across the bridge.
Hunter's Edge chicken bones.
Corpse does it say?
Wheelbarrows full of...
Okay. Well, we only got 5,000 experience, so I'm positive if we kill all of these people, minus the slaves, of course, because that's not what source hunters do.
4,000. Hold on now.
So we're gonna not
No need to
do
insist.
that.
I'll not let...
If I've not got any gold in my
Rules are
pouch,
rules. Chicken bones. Everyone
Lay the
dies.
blubber from this fool.
There we go. Looks like the slaves got away. There seems to be a water war, giving water immunity. We're gonna delay. just hit him with this. Now hopefully that'll kill this water.
Mercy on your soul.
Very good.
Can't make a candle from his second chin.
Nice. Shackles landed. Our wires up. And why don't we try... Ah, shit, I forgot. I sold all my grenades because I had so many spells. Okay, why don't we trade? I don't have enough. Alright, we'll just wait my turn. Now, I think these dudes are gonna go for Rumble first. Yeah, so we'll see what Rumble does. Unit knockdown, good to know. Let's see. Uh-oh. You're gonna pay for that. He's actually doing really good damage to him.
The wrath of Maxos charges me.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, we killed all of them. They're all dead. So, we just got 15,000 experience from that. So, like I was saying, obviously way better. Why don't we do Water of Life here? Oh shit. We can't. Now, what do I have anything in here that will mute malediction? Chance to hit and weakness. She's already rage. Why don't we, yeah, get Frank doing that. And then we'll do the mass blessing next turn. I'm not sure how I get through fortification. I'm sure there's a spell that would let me bypass it, but I'm just not sure what it is. Go ahead and cripple him. Again, I think he was already crippled. We'll wait next turn so we can do our... flurry skill.
Soil of Rivellon, heed my cry!
Let's see, are we in range? No, we're not. Looks like he might drop fortification next turn, which would mean we're gonna delay till after his turn. Also gonna push him back here. Shouldn't make him waste a lot of AP running towards us. And we're gonna delay her as well. Uh-oh. Ah, damn it. Oh wait, that's different. Oh no. I can't delay anymore. Oh no. Okay, we'll just let everyone save. Delay, delay, delay. Oh man, and he already did fortify. So he did shielded. What? What did he just do? What the hell's going on? There he goes. He just oiled himself. I don't know why he did that. Son of a bitch. Well, my plan definitely did not work as I thought it would. No, we don't want hail attack. What can we do? Alright. Can Medora kill him? Possibly.
Rain of destruction!
Ooh. Damn.
Your bones snap like twigs.
Wow. Damn, she almost killed him. There it is. So we got almost 4 times the experience by killing everyone involved. Let's go ahead and save it here. Freezing arrows. Let Medora pick up the majority of the large.
What's that gleam?
Of the large healing potions.
The hen who shares her feed receives a greater second helping.
Okay, so we're going to put oh man, that's difficult. 600 gold. I already know that in order to get this chest, you need to put in more than 500. So that's why we put in as close to over 500 as we had. Immunity to blind, Farseer. I don't know what Farseer does, but I don't think it's that great. Okay, so instead of progressing down that path, we are going to head over here and see what this side of the forest has to offer us. Oh, so that's a source temple. Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna have to do a bunch of stuff in Hunter's Edge before we can make it to the source temple. Mud Huntress, this says. Okay, well, how do Mud Huntresses feel about meteor shower? Yeah, there you go. Ollie. Uh-oh. Is that petrification, or I guess that's just like a physical attack. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's just a physical attack, I guess. I should have delayed instead of what I just did. Yeah, that's okay. Alright, so she's gonna take forever. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Alright, so let's see if we can knock this dude down. Nice. Alright, I think we're about to one-shot him with the flurry.
Sigurd, guide my blades.
Oh, that's disappointing. That is disappointing. Target is out of range. .6. How about now? There we go.
No escape from my searching.
No stun. Very nice. See if we can. Well, we should actually. We're gonna have Wiz go for that. That might kill. Definitely kill that one. Maybe that one. Nope, just one. Okay. So we'll try this. And we'll try that. Okay. So. Nice. Alright, so this should end up killing.
Battering ram!
I'm gonna have to walk around in the mud or the fire for a bit, but I fucking love it. Oh, I love it. It's hilarious.
Tornado!
Let's do a mass healing. Let's see here. Check the center aisle. We'll need Frank to grab whatever all this is.
As good as a new penny.
Jahan, you notice anything?
Back on my feet again.
No. Okay, well it looks like we can just kind of crisscross back and forth. Catch that end down there. Uh-oh, noxious bolt. That looks like a trap.
Look out. I see a trap
A
nearby.
lot of traps.
Hold. Our enemies have lain a trap.
That looks like a pressure plate right there, though. It's a little bit different.
My kingdom for a dry shirt.
Don't step on it. Alright. Let's go back to our original.
It's hopping all the way to my boot soles.
Yeah, I see that. Tidbit wet here, eh? Okay. Alright. So, we'll go ahead.
Careful. I've spotted a trap.
Uh-oh. There's traps all over the place here.
Careful. I've spotted a trap.
I wonder who's laying these.
Soaked to the skin.
Ah, I should have read that first. That's okay.
Soaked to the skin.
What else do we have over here? Pitchfork.
Is that one of them lovely people?
Horton.
My kingdom for a dry shirt.
Go ahead and save it. Looks like the road washed out.
Floods. We can't pass through here.
Okay.
Lost. Me without my swivel trunks.
Alright, looks like we have to go this way. Looks like we discovered... Aw, son of a bitch. No! Why would you do that?
My kingdom for a dry shirt.
Must have been the miller's boy. Muscles strong as marble he had.
Miller's boy.
Careful. I've spotted a trap.
See that. Is this the guy setting all the traps?
Oh there. A word of warning, wanderer, afore you continue on your merry way. See these corpses here? Be a good fellow and take them as a hint that this town isn't a pastoral little paradise it once was. Immaculates, orcs and humans both, have taken Hunter's Edge. Its villagers are now slaves in the mines to the west, or they've been bled dry of their last
Mines
drop
to
of
the
life,
west.
reduced to mere fuel that must light the wicked candle that is bloodstone. Long as you live in the limbo between coming and going, though, why not have a look at what I have to sell? You'd be surprised to see what a scouring skeleton can gather together in a dying town.
I met a skeleton that looked just like you. She gave me some strange weapons.
I know the weapons of which you speak. I've even hidden away a piece of one myself. I had planned to pass it down to my son, but well, maybe you could make better use of it now.
Okay. Do you have... I don't see anything. Ooh, strength. Dex. Air resistance. Strength, dex. Leadership. No, he doesn't really have anything worth buying. Anything vital about Hunter's Edge?
Yeah! Well, don't go round angering Immaculates if you want to keep your vitals intact. Though perhaps it won't be very long before they have a stab at one another's vitals instead. I have the feeling there's trouble brewing between the orcs and the humans in there, and who can blame 'em really? Just ain't natural for 'em to consort, I say. Only good orc. Well, you know how the phrase goes.
Okay, and who are you?
Can't say I remember who I was before the change came over me. But these days, I'm a travelling trader of sorts. There's an immaculate necromancer in the village ahead. She's the one who brought me back from, well, wherever I was. She's an especially bright one, you know. Most necromancers can only revive a dead corpse into an animated one, but she manages to yank back some semblance of consciousness too. I don't remember much, but the thrill of trade certainly calls to me. Maybe I was a merchant in my former life. Who knows? These days, most undead are busy haunting Syceal or picking the way in the Lucula mines. But I keep a low profile and stay out of sight.
Okay. What does he say? Infiltrating Hunter's Edge. Run by
What a
Immaculate.
deluge!
Father like son.
How did a spleen get lodged in
Slaves
here?
ran off.
I don't mess around these Immaculates.
Huh. I wonder where he has hidden away.
Hopping all the way to my boot soles.
An intact finger. Just what that deviant of an orc was looking for.
Let's save it real quick and...
You dare cut it out.
Damn it. Didn't mean to do that. Well, I did mean to do that, but I didn't mean to get caught. He said he hid away... whatever,
I could do with a cold drink.
whatever it was, or wherever it was. I take that to mean he... Oh, there's a bale of hay. Suppose it's around here.
Well,
I'm
what's
dread.
this I've spotted?
I bet that's it. I actually didn't know that was there. But that works.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
No, that's not even it anyways. Well... Initiative. We actually could use that on Wiz. I had no idea, but she's been wearing a Immaculate Amulet for quite a while, which does give her health, but it also gives her strength, which is terrible. So now her initiative should be pretty good. Give that back to Frank.
Feeling hot under the collar.
Warriors.
I could do with a cold drink.
I
need to dry off.
Chances he hid it in a bale of hay. Jinxa.
You can speak. You don't look like a tribesman or orc, but I suppose I can't be certain. Then again, I've never heard of a dark soul gifted with the speech of the wild.
Tell me about yourself.
Jinxica is my name, and until recently I lived a placid sort of life among the people of Hunter's Edge. The baker might leave me a bit of milk left over from this breakfast. The barkeep stroked my back between filling glasses. I had many friends here, but none so dear as a little trio. A married pair and their daughter, employed by the wizard to keep his home. They spent many long hours squashing fleas that plagued me and shared their warm beds with me each night. If you come to this village to help and not to harm, you might be able to save those 3 kind souls from the orcs that have invaded.
What do you know about the wizard?
A kind but private man he is. He set up his home here several years ago, but never remained there long enough before jetting off to tend to some matter or other. The Dark Invaders seem very interested in him indeed. They've been skulking around outside the house since they arrived, but not even one of their filthy vermin can penetrate the wizard's protective enchantments.
You say that orcs invaded.
Would that an invasion were all! They destroyed every crumb of life they could find and sent their filthy rats to seek out those who evaded them. Each life they took infused their strange stones with power. Their queen glowed with delight as a parade of victims were slain before her. It was as though she was taking in a beautiful song. The human tribe came shortly after. They had their own supply of the glowing stones, and the Orc Queen took no easy liking to them. Still, it seems they are working towards some
Tell
similar
me about
goal.
your friends, the wizard
They've
servants.
survived this carnage so far by concealing themselves most cleverly. I've done my best to guard their hiding place from the slime-bellied rats attempting to sniff them out. But I fear my efforts aren't enough. Until the village has been rid of vermin, those three sweet
So the orcs are
souls
using
may be
rats to their
found, but
advantage?
as savages by savages employed. The orcs have one among them, the rat catcher they call him, who claims to have trained rats to do his bidding. They've swarmed the place in search of hidden villagers, and unless every last one of them is split from tail to snout, they're sure to find my friends. But you're not like the brutes inside those walls. No. You approached me with hand, not boot, outstretched. Perhaps you... They must be squashed, every last one of them! I've done my best so far, but there are simply too many for once. I can slip through these walls as I please, but you'll need to find your own way.
Gotta kill some rats, apparently. Hunt in Hunter's Edge. About our friends killing the rat catcher's rats. Perhaps they'll tell us more about his whereabouts. Oh, it's Arhu.
I hope your quest fares well, dear hunter.
What do you say there, Ahu? Xander lives in his village, got any
He
pointers?
has a residence at the far end of town. Though I have my doubts he's having people over for tea now that the Immaculates have landed. Know that Xandalore is wily, so beware. If a wizard doesn't want you in his home, you'll know it. Nevertheless, his house is the...
Okay. Before we head into Hunter's Edge, there's actually a spot over by Sacred Stone. When the person had mentioned the mines to the west, it made me think about a certain spot that I never looked into, and that would be this. It's definitely got the immaculate symbols here. It could be a spot of a bloodstone, or it could just be a small little, I don't know, side treasure thing. However, we'll take a quick look inside before we end the episode, and if it is, looks like it might be a good spot. Underground passage, it says. Underground passage to what? We should lead with her. Ooh, what is this? Rat, come here. Get back here. Gotcha.
It's awfully boring in here without the proper magic.
Okay, without the proper magic. What is this place? Alright, I would assume there would be a chest over here. Maybe? No? No chest? Okay. Well, either my perception's too low. Okay, well, there is a ladder that leads to something. Cryptic dungeon, says. Ew.
Don't ask me about all these teleports.
Teleporters, huh? Alright, we'll go ahead and get this room explored. What does that say? Underground passage, teleporter. Oh. Okay. Some frost. What else do we have? Fire. What does this lead to? That leads to what's the deal with this? Is it a spoon? Okay. Alright, well with that, we'll go ahead and end the episode. We'll try and figure out what this is all about when we come back. So it doesn't look like we can actually use this. Unless I'm just too far away to click on it. That one's interactable. We can't get to that one. That one's interactable. That one is not interactable. Okay. Alright, well with that, I do want to thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode where we will try to figure out what's going on with this cryptic dungeon. Oh, look at this. I just noticed that on the map. There's this extra room. What is this? That looks like wind. Oh, there's the rat. Let's see what he says first. Come here. Quit.
My favourite foods are ice cream, mud
Okay.
pies, bananas flambe. My favourite foods are ice cream, mud pies, bananas
In that
flambe,
precise
fresh poured
order.
water, watermelon, and anything that'll get my system going in that precise order.
Huh. Is that a hint? I feel like that might have been a hint of some kind. Unless that's just something the rat wants us to feed it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Next time we'll start off with these teleporters, see what we can find.